When we have politicians, when we have representatives and governors like those men of principle, we have to make sure that we support them. We have to find the next generation of leaders, and then we have to support the good ones when we get them. Yes. Yeah. And politics is not for everyone, but if you're out here tonight and you're feeling particularly moved, maybe you're that next leader. Look around you. That next leader might be here. A person might be standing right next to you. You may be that next leader. Please, please stand up for this country before it's too late.
We're going to have a few more speakers here, and then we want to do a big audience participation thing that's going to go on camera, on film. It's going to be part of our digital memory of this. So we're wanting all of y'all to be there when it happens. It should happen in about 15 minutes. So stay with us. We need you on this audience participation thing. Michael?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that I'm very, very proud to be here. My name is Carroll Campbell, and I think I had one of the greatest fathers in the world. I think South Carolina had one of the greatest governors in Carroll Campbell. I'm glad to see that you guys are just as outraged as I am about this. You know, I've stayed out of politics all my life, but I can tell you right now, as this gentleman just stated, it's time to get involved. I started going around the state of South Carolina about a month ago giving speeches about exactly what you're talking about wasteful spending, about these guys basically saddling so much debt on our children that they never will survive. They'll never be able to get out of debt. You realize that that's what the stimulus is all about, is basically as much money in this stimulus bill is being spent if someone were to spend $1 million every day from the day Jesus Christ was born until today. That's outrageous. That's over 2,000 years. But you know, I've got a couple of things in my speech that I just grabbed. I want to run by you and see what you thought about it. Some of these things have actually been pulled out of it, thank goodness. But do you think that stimulating the economy by putting $335 million in research for sexually transmitted diseases is the right thing to do with our money? How about $200 million for contraceptives? All right, how about this? In the middle of this economy, $200 million for sod outside the Capitol. Well, let me tell you something. I grew up on a farm in the upstate. Okay, the Campbell family didn't have the money and the luxury to go out there and buy the sod we wanted in the yard. We had to do it the old-fashioned way. And I suggest this government do the same thing. Sow our seeds and water. Now, how about these? $8 billion for a new high-speed rail line from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. How about $248 million for furniture for the new Homeland Security, when right here in South Carolina, right here at this port, Project Seahawk is scheduled to have their funding cut by Homeland Security, but it's more important for us to put a bureaucrat behind a desk than it is to protect our ports. How about $75 million in programs to help people quit smoking? $600 million for a new fleet of cars for federal employees. Hey, you don't have the money, don't go buy a car. I mean, you know, it's just not. How about $246 million tax break for a Hollywood movie producer so he can buy a new motion picture film? Ladies and gentlemen, things have got to change. And I can tell you, as the gentleman said earlier, we got to start looking within ourselves, and we got to start making changes in our leadership and our government. Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless America.